Heated arguments underway in the apex court over Rhea Chakraborty's transfer plea. Now Abhishek Manu Singhvi, representing Maharashtra government, has lashed out at the Bihar government by saying that the Nitish government has no jurisdiction to lodge an FIR in the Sushant death case since the alleged suicide happened in Mumbai. Singhvi adds that law and order is exclusively within the state competence. Victims accused don't decide who or where their case will be investigated. So that's the submission, or that's the argument rather, made by Abhishek Manu Singhvi. Meenakshi Banja joining us with more information. Meenakshi, if you can put together the arguments presented so far, it seems Dr. Manu Singhvi has come up with some strong points on why the Bihar government has no jurisdiction and the victims or their relatives should not be in a position to decide where the case is investigated.
Well, absolutely, Afrida. You see, we had brought to our viewers the very finely drafted affidavit which was filed by Maharashtra, which was for the first time raising a lot of questions on even the bona fides of the CBI. This is continuing in the Supreme Court. Of course, a short while back, we also heard from Bihar government, Bihar police, as a matter of fact, which was represented by former ASG Maninder Singh. But Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi coming in very, very strongly for Maharashtra government, batting from a very, strong wicket as we speak. He is saying as to how the criminal law procedures, the criminal law provisions are attempted to be turned on its head. He's saying that this is a murder of CrPC, which is being conducted by way of these arguments. He's saying that since when do victims or even accused in any matter have a choice over investigating agencies? That is not what the law mandates, according to Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi. He is saying as to how Bihar is saying that investigation can be in Bihar. Jurisdiction only comes in at the stage of cognizance by any court. This is an argument sharply rebutted by Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi, saying that it will be a fundamental assault on federalism if any of these principles, according to Dr. Manu Singhvi, if they are applied. He's saying also this, Afrida, like we showcased a short while back, that the victim or any accused really do not have any say in the transfer or the investigating agency, what nature the investigating agency should be. Essentially, he's making the argument that nobody can demand to have a preferred investigating agency probe a case. Dr. Singhvi is also saying that the law says that, like you rightly mentioned, the area of investigation vis-a-vis jurisdictional powers is exclusively something which falls in a state government's domain. He's also citing that the law has a provision of Section 6, for instance, in the Delhi Special Police Establishment Act. Why is there an element of consent of any state for having a central probe agency investigate the case? So very nuanced arguments being made in the Supreme Court, and we have the state of Maharashtra digging its heels absolutely deep in the top court to oppose all these pleas of Sushant Singh Rajput's family, and also the Bihar police, which is seeking to oppose Rhea's plea, which was seeking for a transfer of the case entirely to Mumbai police jurisdiction.
Okay, so we'll have to still wait and watch how things shape up. The arguments are currently underway. Meenakshi is keeping a close tab on the developments. Thanks for joining us, Meenakshi. We shift focus to Mumbai now, where again rapid